And of those of us centering on the corneal vertex, how many of us use either the Sirius or the Skype? We'll get to that. Okay. So you can't steal the thunder here. Okay. Where should we center the treatment? Where should we center the treatment? Now, what happens in these situations? We don't only get reduced vision, we get increased halos and glare due to unwanted aortic aberrations. This is very, very obvious. We get decentrations of more than 0.4 millimeters. We can get S3 and S4 spherical-like and coma-like aberrations. Now, the human eye has 4 major surfaces, 1 aperture, and all these optical and neural axes. Now, we as clinicians don't need to think about all these axes when we're actually performing a procedure. But as clinicians, we do need to think about these two. The line connecting the fixation point through the pupil center and the fovea is called the line of sight, and this is recommended by the Optical Society of America as the reference axis representing wavefront aberrations. The line going through the first nodal point is called the visual axis, and its corneal intercept right there is called the vertex, or the apex, or the point of maximum elevation, and which is subjectively viewed as the first perpendicular reflex. Now, each of these, it is concentric to the pupil boundaries. It doesn't need to shift to any either side, and it has minimum ablation capabilities, also recommended by the Optical Society of America. The corneal vertex, on the other hand, is independent of pupil size. It's a very objective method. It's reproducible from topography, from very stable morphology, and it's also determined by diagnosis. Now, to graphically illustrate this in a more intuitive fashion, the no-offset pupil-centered ablation would look like that. Because it is so concentric to all the pupil boundaries, it will minimize ablation depth. Now, we introduce the corneal vertex, and if we center any ablation on that, it will become a symmetric offset centered on the vertex, but as you can see here, it impinges. If the size of the optic zone is the same, it will impinge on the pupil boundaries, creating unwanted high-order aberrations after surgery. And thus, it will need to be oversized, like so. And because it is oversized, it would take up more tissue. What if these two could be combined? We asked the team at SCHWIND, and the team at SCHWIND delivered. They developed the concept of an asymmetric offset, which is a complementary concept taking into account both pupil-centered and corneal vertex-centered ablation patterns. This asymmetric offset uses the pupil center as a reference for the actual center of physical ablation, where the laser is actually hitting the cornea. And they took the corneal vertex as the optical center of that ablation. To illustrate this, the asymmetrical offset on the AMARIS takes the corneal vertex as the optical axis of ablation, however, uses the pupil center as the physical ablation center.